Hey there everybody, today we're going to talk about one really simple change that you can do to your Facebook ads that will help you to get a lot more out of your ad spend. It's really simple and it has a huge impact. I think you're going to love it. Let's get into today's video in just a second here. Alright, so ad networks and ads are awesome right now because they're super simple to use. But when they've tried to simplify things, they give you settings for your ads that might not work so well. So if you're trying to run ads for your own business on Facebook or on other ad networks, there are a few settings that come by default that are not the best for you as the business owner. And this makes sense. These Facebook and like Google Ads, these other ad networks, they're trying to sell ad space. So they want you to get as many impressions and clicks as possible so that they can charge you more. It makes a lot of sense, right? They also want you to have good results, but I think that there is like a balance between wanting to get more ad revenue and also wanting to be effective. If you talk to other people who've run Facebook ads before, and when I talk to people that, with my agency, I talk to people and they've run Facebook ads before, a lot of times they'll say, well, I've run Facebook ads, but they just don't work for me. And if you're a kind of business that sells products to people, then I can tell you that Facebook ads would work for you, but you need to have things set up properly. So let's talk about one of the most common mistakes that I see when people run their ads. And this is it. Basically, they set their placements to automatic. And what that means is it's going to show the ad everywhere possible, even in formats that might not work as well for you. So there's typically 3 different ad placements that I run. Sometimes 4, it depends on the strategy. But each ad placement has its own specific type of ad that you can create. So when you go create one ad and it puts it on Facebook, Instagram, Stories, Network, and inside of apps, all over these different places inside of Messenger Home, it changes the format of the ad so that it might not look very good. So you're going to get impressions in places that are going to have either low quality clicks for you, or it's not going to be the right ad format. It's not going to convey enough information to get people to click and take action. So what I suggest is that you use specifically the desktop placement, in-stream, the mobile in-stream, and then Instagram. If you're just starting out, those are just really good places to get your ads out there. I like stories as well because you're able to do an interesting format, but if you create an ad that's optimized for inside of a feed and you put it inside of an Instagram story, you're not going to have as good of a result just because the ad is not laid out properly. So this is called native advertising. It's when you make an ad that fits natively so that it looks like it belongs where it needs to go. If you try to do one ad and it just is on all these different formats, it just doesn't work out well. And so what you end up typically happening is that you're not able to get the results that you're looking for. So when you create an ad, make sure that you manage placements. Make sure that you're doing desktop, mobile, and Instagram, and maybe when I create ads for Instagram, I'm creating specific ads for Instagram and not using those on Facebook just because you have different ad formats. You don't have the same kind of headlines that you do. You don't have the same kind of calls to action. The ads look different, and people are using both of those platforms for very different activities. So it makes sense that people are going to respond to ads differently. Whenever you're using these platforms, start to take notice of what is working well and what is catching your eye. What I see working right now with Instagram is there's a lot of video because you have up to 60 seconds to do a video. And since there's not as much text, you're able to tell more of a story and sell more. So if you might see product demos and things like that where people are actually using the product or installing the product or showing how it works, that way they can capture the attention of the person who might be the right target. They can show how it works so that when they do get a click, it's going to be somebody interested in actually buying. So take that kind of an approach. You need to figure out how people are using it, and one of the best ways to figure out how people are using the platform is for you to be using it yourself. So whenever you see something that works, take note of it, copy it, and use it for your own business. That's this really simple tip. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, need help with anything. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I do daily marketing videos, and I'm here to help. So if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out in the comments. I'll respond. Have a great day.